Hi, I'm Tony Castelli. I'm a Cincinnati personal injury trial attorney. I've been doing this for over 30 years. These are some critical tips that in a car accident you need to make sure that you do. Number one, call the police. That's critical. Without a police report, anybody can say anything about what happened. In fact, you may not even have the right name, address, and so you have no one to claim against. So it is a must, even though you're in a hurry. If you feel like uh, that you're hurt, uh, or even just for your own uh, property damage, you want to get the police there. You want to get a police report made. Ask them to make a police report. The city of Cincinnati was doing this exchange of information if nobody was apparently hurt and everything. That's not helpful. Uh, so, and before the policeman leaves, ask him if he has can get you the information from the other driver about his insurance name, policy number. So a lot of times they won't report it to their own insurance companies, and you have to reach out and do that. And if you're waiting for the police report to be prepared to show his insurance or her insurance on there, you're losing maybe 3 or 4 days. The other critical thing that you need to do is if you have any pain at all, you need to get checked out in the emergency room or at an urgent care if you don't want to wait in an emergency room. The reason for that is one, it starts the chain of evidence or the connection back to the automobile accident. If it's not documented by a doctor or medical personnel, the insurance companies are not just going to take your word for it. They might write you a quick check for $500 and ask you to sign a release and boom, boom, goodbye. If you tell them your neck's been hurt, your back's been hurt, and you want to go to a doctor, and some people try to shake it off, but that is okay, but it does not help your lawsuit one bit. The sooner that you go somewhere, preferably the day of, the more that it's going to show that it's connected to that event. If you don't go somewhere for 15 days, they could think you did it in your backyard. If you were still working, you did it at work. Who knows? So those two critical pieces of evidence that you are starting on your own yourself are a police report and a doctor's report. Not so much a doctor's report, but doctor's notes. Sometimes we get reports later in the game, but they need the information in their notes. It's not to say your symptoms might not change the next day and become worse when you wake up, and there's some new things added. And so if you have a problem, the third thing is to follow up after the emergency room. If you go to the emergency room, and I've had people call me and say, was it an accident? And I ask them, when was the accident? They go, 6 months ago. And I go, okay, what happened? And they tell their story, and they went to the emergency room, and their back's bothering them. And I go, well, who have you seen since then? They go, nobody. And it might be because they don't have insurance. They're scared to run up a bill. They've been working. Maybe it wasn't bothering them that much. I don't know. But it's going to be awfully hard for you to convince the insurance company that that 6 month gap and now what you're having was something that happened 6 months ago when you have nothing documented with a doctor. So that is it. Those are the three things. To recap: one, make sure you get the police there and get a police report, a full-blown police report. Number two, get to the emergency room right away. And number three is, if you still have problems, make sure you follow up. So that's pretty much it. And if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. My phone number is 513-621-2345. As I said, I've been a Cincinnati personal injury attorney, handling car accident cases and all other kind of injury cases, only representing people that are hurt for too long. But I'd love to help you if I could in any way, shape, or form. You can always give me a call. I'll find time to talk to you at no charge over the phone. And if there's something that we need to do to help you with, we'll bring you in the office and start the ball rolling. So thanks again, and have a great day.